In this video, we're going to be showing you what the best build is to use for the left and right back in FIFA 23 for pro clubs. If you like FIFA 23 videos, remember to hit the subscribe button below and also click the link in the description and subscribe to our other channel. Over there we post Call of Duty Warzone videos and also other first person shooters. So again, we're going to start with profile. Here we're going to select the position left back. Now this is going to determine which preferred foot we use. If it's left back, we're going to use the left foot. If it's right back, we're going to use the right foot. For height, we're going to select 5'6". Now we're going to try and make the player as short as possible. This is naturally going to give it more pace and speed, and that's what we're going to need if you're going to be a left or right back. And then again, similarly for the weight, we're going to select 145 pounds. That's usually a bit lighter than most players, and again, that's just to get the speed. Moving on to the perks, we're going to also select interceptor again. Now on my CB build, I also selected Interceptor. Again, any sort of defense is going to use the exact same perk because there's only 3, and again, this is the only defensive perk that's in the game. It's also the best perk to begin with, regardless of what build you're using for the most part, just because it is the most useful. Now we want to move over to attributes. Now here, you want to pay special attention to defending, dribbling, passing, and pace. Okay, so we're going to start with defending. Obviously, we've selected defense awareness and interceptions. Again, it doubles up and does 2 things for the same amount of skill points. So when you're operating off of only 20 skill points, that's obviously very useful. And we've also selected standing tackling, not as much as a centre back. It's not as required as much, but obviously we still need it. Moving on to dribbling, we're going to select dribbling for 2 of the attributes here. And that is because when we're moving up further up the pitch, then we're going to have our player have some more dribbling ability. It's a lot easier to get away with this if you're a centre back, but not as much if you are a left and right back as well. Then we move over to passing. Again, the same applies here. Crossing we need to apply, and also curve. That's just because obviously we're going to be putting a lot more crosses in the pitch to maybe strikers or midfielders, so we're going to need to have better passing ability than say a centre back. A centre back would just be putting in short passes primarily. So finally, after passing, we're going to move over to pace, and here we've put down 3 on acceleration and 1 on the sprint speed. Now acceleration is a lot more important here. If you're going to be accelerating through the midfield and maybe putting in a cross, or you need to kind of get up pitch quickly, that's not really going to be the case with a standard defender as opposed to a left and right back. So that's why that's been selected there. And then obviously sprint speed just generally helps anyway. So between both of those, they tend to be kind of quite universal across all the builds. So they're really what you want to be sticking on all of them. Just the variation changes depending on what the position is. And there you have it. That is the best build to be using for the left and right back in pro clubs for FIFA 23. If you like this video, remember to drop a like on it. Again, remember to subscribe, and also click the link in the description to subscribe to our second channel and help us reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. And thank you very much for watching.